Well, welcome back, YouTubers and fellow toy train buffs, to another update and running session on the Edge of Town layout. The micro layout that's evolutionary, not revolutionary. So, what do we have today for you? Well, a few things. I didn't do any actual construction on it, but I did do some rearranging and some culling, as it were. And let's see what we got here. Well, alrighty. Now, in offline discussions with Cody Holmes, as we were talking about this area in here and what would be good and what wouldn't, this would be a good area for a team track. But this isn't a mega layout. I don't have a whole lot of room for a big installation. What I do have room for at the moment is this Mark's dock. The Mark's dock, I believe, only came in one or two Mark's train sets. Where you see these the most often was in their large tin litho farm play sets, okay? And they came in brown and gray. So I had one of these. I was gonna sell it, as a matter of fact, and I took it out of the box and I said, you know what? That would work right here. Then I had placed this station over here, but then what happened is it used up so much space in this area. I had no room here for vehicles. All right, and if this is going to be any kind of a team track arrangement, then you should have at least room for one vehicle or whatnot. So yeah, right now, like everything else on this layout, we me, myself, and I, the three of us, mull things over and come to a conclusion as to what we want to see on here. I think this will work for now. Parking a boxcar right here is going to be a little tricky because this is not centered. So the boxcar door isn't right there. So it's, I'm sorry. Let's look at that a little different. If it were here, then the boxcar can sit here with the door centered. Then, if I put this over here, I barely have any kind of room for any delivery trucks. Oh yeah, it fits in there. But delivery trucks being what they are, whether it be a pickup truck or a panel van or you name it, doesn't matter. Delivery trucks being what they are. Let me set the kids back up here. They're train watching. Alright. They would want to back into a dock. So yeah. And then of course we have room for cars. People to pull in, drop off anyone who wants to board a train for the next flag stop. Okay, so we got that. All right, so that's where we're at with that. Moving over here, I swapped out the crossing shanty with the Mike's Train House Rail King gate tower. And as the gate tower was over here, right? It's back there now. It's not hooked up. The light's not hooked up or anything, but I'm just placing it there to get a feel for the look of it. Then, of course, I've got the crossing shanty here. I've seen pictures of these small wooden walkways in front of other crossing shanties. This is nothing more than a leftover HO scale fence from my HO days. Then, here is the I finally opened up the kit for the I think it's bar mills kit for the small service station. And there's enough room in this area. I put this back here, probably back here. Okay. It's smaller than the Littletown station, which, by the way, I sold. And I can put the gas pumps right here and have room for a car to pull up. On the side, what I did is I bought some equipment that you'd find in gas stations, like grease rack and engine hoist and some other odds and ends. And those are the kind of details I can put outside, so that we'll have a nice little area here that's detailed. All right. Now I could put the station here, but I think that wouldn't be right. Not quite sure yet. I'm thinking, I'm sorry. I'm thinking here is where I want to put it. But hey, it takes me forever to do these kits. Like, come back 3 months from now, I probably won't be finished. It's how it goes in Eddie's world. Alrighty. So those are the changes in the works for the edge of town. More to do, of course. Lots of things to do. So, you just stay tuned to this station. Next up, we have one of the coolest little train sets you'll ever find. Let me get this thing. It's a little cranky, as in it doesn't want to work. Alrighty, what do we got here? Nothing. We got no power, nothing. Like 1 minute before I started this video, it was working just fine. So let's just use the 050, pull it up. I've been running this all morning, so I know it works. Alrighty, now let's just try this again. Are any of the cars off the track? No, all the cars are there. They're all doing what they're supposed to do. Well, we know that works. But now the train doesn't want to work. Like I said, I've been running this all morning. And when you know it. How's about, I just turned the whole thing off. There we go. Okay. We got stuck. We know it works. Oh, joy. Okay. Now, these are made, or were made, by RMT. And the engines are called Beef Mini F3s. Came in sets with a powered unit, dummy unit with horn. Then I'm just going to use the 050 right now because this is a touchy critter. The cars are called Peeps. Peep mini passenger cars. Alright. The first set has a baggage and a coach, number 2604. The second set has a coach and an observation. Now, on such a small set like this, one wouldn't expect much by way of details and special features. But this whole thing is crawling with special features. The engine has a crew in it, separately applied grab irons, handrails, windshield washers. If you look on top, there's a separately applied grill under which are the fans. That's for both units. On the cars, all the cars are lit, including the baggage. Even though you really can't see the light. You can, okay, here's the thing with RMT. I have their Christmas set as well, and all the cars are lighted. However, all the lights are dim. It's very hard to see the lights in these things, but they're there. You know, it looks good at, you know, night running. But the doors open. Oh, doors open here on the engines as well. That toot toot is my Ring doorbell. Someone must be at the door, probably the mailman. Okay, so all these doors open on all the cars. So, and then of course, let's not forget the diaphragms. The powered unit has a operating coupler in front, and the observation car has a operating coupler in the back, as well as the marker lights light up, and those light up really good. This New York Central lightning stripe scheme is one of my favorites. Now, y'all know I'm a Milwaukee Road fan, but I love the schemes from other railroads as well. And the Santa Fe War Bonnet, as well as the New York Central lightning stripe, are two of my all-time very best favorites. So, the horn on this unit is kind of weird. Upon startup, normally it will give a 5-second blast. Then when you're running the train, it will only give you a 5-second blast. So far, it hasn't given me like controllable blast. Normally, when you press down on the horn button, you can control the length of the horn. Not with this. You press down on the control button, and what you get is a 5-second blast of horn. Alright, all that being said, let's watch the thing run, if it will cooperate. Alright, it's not cooperating. And that's the way that, let me turn it off again. That seemed to work last time. There we go. It's a heavy train and does tend, upon startup, to hang up on the curves. Like any train, it would probably run much better on wider radius curves. I'm going to toot the horn. Okay, I'm sorry, camera shake. See if that works. Okay, there you go. Alright. We'll give it one more lap around, and we'll bring her on home. That is one cool set. You know, trains are cool anyway, right? But some just stand out above the others for their how neat they look, how different they are. And this series of small engines and passenger cars from RMT was one of those that, like those cows, are outstanding in their field. Okay, oh, that was sick. All right. Anyway, and there you have it, folks. Another running session and update on the Edge of Town layout. I don't want to end this video without thanking all the new subscribers. Appreciate your subscriptions. Hope you hang in there with us for more updates on this layout as well as the other layout I'm building, the Milwaukee Northwestern. And until next time, tschüss, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, bye y'all.